Hey everyone, Nick Kratikos of Nick's Seasonal Decor, and it's been a few days since we were live. So we are back from our travels, at least for the time being. As some of you guys may have seen, we were in Chicago, Illinois for the last few days. We got back home yesterday afternoon, and I decided just to relax. It was very fun. We had a lot of fun choosing supplies for next year. And in case you missed that video, I did post it. We went live in Chicago a few days ago, I think 2 days ago now, and you can find that on our Facebook page, a few posts down. But we are going to Dallas again. So we're going to Dallas this Wednesday, or next Wednesday. In 3 days, we're going to Dallas, and we'll be gone from Wednesday through Saturday, so I want to squeeze in as many live tutorials as possible. And if that sounds like something you'll enjoy, give this video a thumbs up. If you're catching the replay, do me a big favor. I've been going back and answering a bunch of comments lately. If you're watching the replay, go down below and drop a comment saying replay. And it lets me know who comes back and watches my videos at a later point. So Alex just sent out a text. The text says we're making a sweet tea wreath, and that's exactly what we're doing. If you would like to be added to our text alerts, you can text me to the number in the description, 978-396-9150. And we have another kit planned for you all. So the other day when we were live or showing you guys the new supplies and all of those cool things, we actually placed a few, or not placed a few orders, but we're getting some things in from last year that we placed an order for. So lots of pipe cleaners are on their way, pretty much every color imaginable. Bicycle wheels, we're getting in tons of ribbons, tons of Halloween, fall, Christmas, all of that good stuff, even some summer stuff coming in. But I asked in that video if you guys wanted to see me go live when we're in Dallas. So I'm not sure if we'll have any free time or how crazy busy it will be. I know lots of people are going, so we'll do our best, but no promises. But if you guys want to see kind of some of the displays and cool things we see, let me know. So the sign says front porch sittin' and sweet tea sippin'. Hey Matt, nice to see you. We have these signs in individually. I decided to design with this and turn it into a kit because these have been flying. We only have a few left individually, but the item number is AP7188. I've just stapled the cord on the back to keep it from, looking ugly. And I always typically staple them, not typically, I always staple them because if my customer decides they want to remove the sign and just display it without the wreath, they absolutely can just yank on that, and that staple will give, and they'll be able to secure it to their wall just with that hanger. So this kit involves or includes an 18-inch oval. I've been really loving that size lately, and let me know if you guys like them as well. I just think they're kind of different and unique. So our sign, I think, is going up top, so let's secure it on either side. We're just going to take a pipe cleaner. We have our beige pipe cleaners, and staple it. I like to give it 2 or 3 staples to make sure it's not going anywhere. Hey Joe, hey Cindy, thank you guys for stopping in. I did 4 in that one because I missed the first one altogether, but I usually like to do 3 staples to make sure it's not going anywhere. Twist it nice and secure. Hey Sue, and also to Happy Father's Day to all of you out there that are fathers. Happy Father's Day to husbands, to your parents, to your grandparents, to anybody and everybody that celebrates Father's Day. As most of you guys know, I have a very special father. My father is, not to toot my own horn, but the best father. As most of you guys know by now, Dad raised 4 kids by himself, which I think is one of the most admirable things in the world. And I'm just so thankful and lucky that I'm able to take care of him now after he took care of me all those years. So Dad's traveling with us. He traveled with us to Chicago. He will be with us in Dallas. Him and Alex always come with me whenever we travel anywhere. So it's really nice to have the family by the side. And yeah, he's really looking forward to it, as am I. So we'll secure it like that. But Dad was here this morning with Yaya and Bella, my little sister. They were packing orders. We have a lot more orders that we have to catch. Actually, I think we're almost caught up. I'll have to check, but I think we are. And Alex can let me know down below. So also in this kit, you get one of these burlap ribbons. And this ribbon might not look like it matches, But if you read this, the ribbon, there's glasses of of iced tea, sweet tea to be exact, and a pitcher of sweet tea with lemons, and it says sweet tea and sunshine, and I thought that ribbon matched perfectly. So hands up if you agree. I think that looks great. Not sure what I want to do with the bow yet, though. That's my struggle for the day. I think maybe just a few loops would look cute. But you guys can let me know. In the meantime, well, I'll give you the item number. It is RGE 108801. We have a few rolls of this left as well. We're going to start with our berries. Item number of FB 187029. These we have in a couple colors, and I really love them because they're a lot more natural than any of the other products that we've worked with in the past. You know, these kind of go every which way, which, truth be told, if you asked me a year ago if I liked that, I would have said no. But over the last, I'd say especially the last few months, I've really loved an organic approach, not fluffing my bows perfectly, not having my flowers and greenery sticking, perfectly straight. I think it creates for much more of a realistic look, especially since flowers do not grow perfect in the wild. They might look perfect to you, but upon closer inspection, they kind of go every which way as well. So nature does not go in straight lines. So we're going to take some of these and work them in. I want to thank you all so much for giving this video a heart and a share. It helps me reach and inspire others, which, as you know, and if you don't know, you know now, is my #1 goal. Let's work these in. Okay. So how was everybody's weekend? Honestly, you guys, I've been very overwhelmed lately in a good way. I'm always overwhelmed, but lately I've been overwhelmed in such a good way. I feel like, we've just been, this trip that we just went on to Illinois, we are so incredibly inspired. We had the luxury of actually hanging out with Craig Bachman pretty much the entire time we were there. It was absolutely a dream come true and a total inspiration. So we're feeling so inspired. Me and Alex and Dad have so many awesome ideas, and we just can't wait to share them all with you. So hopefully you're as excited as I am. All right, before we work, maybe we'll work in our bow. I just don't know what kind of bow I want to make. I do know that we're going to have tails, so let's cut 2 lengths of ribbon. I'm going to actually separate our tails in half. So what I mean by that, hey, Cindy, hey, Melinda. So what I mean by that is we're going to cut 2 separate tails all together because this ribbon has all of the words going in the same direction. Can you see that okay? Hey, Dawn, thank you for sharing this video. I appreciate it. So if we were to take our tail or take our ribbon and form our tails like we traditionally do, we would pinch here, but notice what happens is one side of your ribbon is going in the opposite direction. So the words are upside down. I do not like that look. So what I'd rather do is I'd rather just take my scissors and cut 2 separate tails so that when we cinch them together in the middle, notice that the print is going in the same direction. How were your flights? So the flight wasn't bad at all. I just know Dallas is going to be longer. And this is going to be our 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th time in Dallas. It was me and Dad's 4th time in Illinois, Alex's 3rd, but this time it's going to be Alex's 4th in Dallas as well. But thank you for asking. Yes, it went really well. I'm not a flyer though. It's not necessarily the flight because I absolutely could sleep on a flight, no problem whatsoever. We're going to do something different tonight, you guys. It's not the flight. It's going through security. It's all of the people. It's waiting in line. I think that's the worst part for me. And honestly, usually I'm very, very considerate of how everybody is, but I feel like sometimes some airport employees, treat you like awful, right? Some of them are just so aggressive and they yell for no reason. There's no need to be aggressive and hot-headed and angry. And maybe you guys have dealt with that and hopefully you haven't, but I feel like sometimes they can be grumpy. And being, from Massachusetts, going to Boston constantly, it's very hard to bite your tongue. It really is. So we did 2 bigger loops on either side that are about 4.5, 5 inches. Now we're coming back in with 2 smaller loops, 1 on each side. That's about 4 inches. And don't forget, you guys, you can purchase this as a kit. We have it all put together for you all at nicksseasonaldecor.com. We have a lot of cool, awesome supplies coming in soon, and we have a decent selection at the moment. And as always, we appreciate when you shop with us because there's so many incredible companies out there. And if you have chosen to shop with us, it just means a whole lot. And I say that's, speech to the wreath community all the time as well. There's so many awesome designer groups and educational groups, and the fact that our members have chosen to be in the wreath community or chosen to watch me here means the world to me. So there is our bow. Rather big, but I think this is going to be something different, and that's kind of what I want. I want to make something unique, something that stands out, something that's fun and interesting. Hey, Dawn. So I would like everybody that's watching right now, do me a favor right here, right now, even if you're a silent watcher, we still love you just the same, but I want you to not be silent for 10 seconds. Actually, not for 10 seconds, for one comment, which could take you 2 seconds. It's either a yes or a no. Do you like sweet tea? Well, it wouldn't be a yes or a no. Do you prefer sweet tea or no unsweetened tea? In my house, we definitely are an unsweetened family. Well, first of all, we're not huge tea drinkers. It depends. It really depends on our mood, to be honest. We're definitely coffee drinkers. But if we had tea, it would be unsweetened tea. But I know we have a lot of friends in the South that might be watching right now. And you guys, for the most part, not always, love unsweetened tea. So you let me know if you're team unsweetened or team sweetened. So Kathy says sweet tea. Hopefully there's a few unsweetened tea people out there. Hopefully it's just not my family. But we'll find out. I'll go back and I'll see. All right, doesn't that bow look kind of cute? That's something different. Hands up if you like that. So you guys know I don't like covering my sign with flowers, but these, when we hang this wreath up, they'll kind of cascade towards me. So they'll kind of bend forward a bit. And even then, even if they don't, these are so lightweight and so airy and wispy that you can see right through them. So up next, we're going to work in our hydrangea spray. Doesn't really look much like a hydrangea, but that's what they're called. We have these in 4 colors. I think the white were either sold out or we have just maybe a couple left over besides in kit form. So FS3-50027, we have white, pink, yellow, I want to say, blue, or purple, blue, and then maybe another color. So you get 2 of those, and you also get a lemon spray. So here's our lemon spray. And this one has an item number of EV8939. Isn't that pretty? So first up, let's work in our hydrangeas. So for these, we're going to cut into smaller pieces. We don't need it in its entirety. So we'll just snip it off. We could actually keep that piece all together. So we'll cut it once, or twice if you cut the bottom stem. So take your clippers, snip it off, and it's as easy as that. Now they're all cut. Well, one more cut. You got to remove the tag. And sometimes even our tags can be a little bit of a nuisance to remove, but these ones that have the like the thing for clothes, like that little plastic bit that keeps it on, is awesome. Oh, we have more cutting mats on the way. I think I saw that comment. Pam says unsweet. Yes, Pam. Lori's from right around the corner, and she says sweet tea. Lori. All right, so I'll place one on either side like that. Okay, and it goes. Then we have 2 pieces left. I'm thinking one above and one below. So I'll lift. Work that one there. All right, yes, you still see tons of that sign, which is exactly what I want. And then one underneath, so that we're not creating just like a flat design. We have a little bit of a 3D look to this. straighten it out. There's only 3, 6, 7 loops, which for those of you that struggle fluffing, it's going to make life so much easier having less loops in a bow. And lastly, we have our lemon spray. Bonnie says sweet. Yeah, so if you're just tuning in, let me know, sweet tea or unsweet tea. Creticos fam is unsweet. And I'd say the vast majority so far are sweetened tea lovers. I was designing an arbor. I don't know if I posted a picture on my page, but we designed a wedding arbor in the wreath community the other day, which we got to figure out an exact opening date. We've been getting some messages about that. I got to figure it out, you guys. It's going to be towards the end of September, but if you text me, you'll be the first to know when the group actually opens up. So one perk about the texting service that we have is that we send out a text typically before any big events or big things, so that you guys are kind of the first to know about it. So there's our lemon. I'll place this bigger one on this side. And these also just hang as well. So once this wreath cascades on a wall, you'll be able to see that a little bit better. Take our next one. So again, once it hangs down on the door, it's going to go down below. It's just going to look awkward for the time being. And our other one, ooh, yes, Alex shared the link for the kit, you guys. We'll go on this side. We'll do the same thing, bend it downwards. That one didn't go completely in. Got to make sure your reeds stay, put exactly where you put them. You don't want your stems to fall out just from touching them. So what I always recommend to you guys is to always, after you're done designing, double, triple check. And for those of you in business to sell your designs, before you box it up, doesn't matter if you already double checked, check it again. Because something that could be as easy as just sticking a stem back on, chances are pretty slim that your customer has their own glue skillet. And even if they have one or a glue gun, that shouldn't be a requirement from purchasing from you. Of course, accidents happen, but you want to make sure everything that you add is nice and secure. So again, this lemon's going to stay right there once we hang it up. And there, we have a sweet tea, front porch sittin', and sweet tea sippin' kit. Okay, let's see. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Nilda. Yaya is doing well. Thank you for asking. So stinking cute. Thank you, Kathy. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys that have been asking. I did post an update a few days ago. Truth be told, I forgot to say anything. I know lots of you guys were, anxious to hear, but she is feeling better. Of course, she has her moments, but, I'm just thankful that she doesn't have anything, that they're not able to find anything in a sense. I wish they could, but at least we know it's nothing absolutely life-threatening in the moment. And you guys know she's my rock. She is my world. She tells it like it is, and that is the only person in this world. My family is the only people in this world that truly say it like it is to me, which is something I really appreciate, Nothing's quite like family, or at least close friends, right? So that is this kit, but again, thank you guys for asking about her. She loves you all very much, and she's looking forward to doing a lot more cooking videos. And hands up if that sounds good. Who wants to see Yaya cook more? But I think this wreath turned out cute. Very simple. You do have leftover ribbon, a lot of leftover ribbon. You probably can create 5 or 6 bows from this one roll. And we have, I think, 3 sweet tea signs in stock. So if you buy this kit with a couple extra signs, you can do you know, at least 3 wreaths, plus a couple extra bows. Maybe even a lantern swag would be cute. So I love you all. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the comments and the shares. If you're catching the replay or if you're watching now and you made it this far, let's stick with our keyword because I always forget it. So our keyword for tonight will be, let's say pipe cleaner. If you type the word pipe cleaner in, I will know that you've watched or made it to this far. So comment that word and I'll see who actually watched and did their homework. So I love you all. Thank you so much. And I'll see you tomorrow night. Some of you 3 times. We got Bodabra at 7. We got date night at 8 in the Wreath community. And then we will be live on this page as well. So bye everyone. Again, kit form, nickseasonaldecor.com. And I'll see you later.